Intensity.
Intensity.
Having great energy.
Strength and concentration.
And concentration.
Dedication.
To be totally devoted to a purpose or goal.
Totally. To all visiting teams, pay attention.
You've come to the Pirates Cave.
Go back.
Turn around, go home.
Leave now. You think you got something?
You feeling lucky?
Bring it, little girl. I'm gonna overpower you.
And pick my teeth with your bones.
It's just the pirate in me. You want it? Come and get it. Go hard or go home. Don't bring that weak stuff.
Pirate volleyball starts now!
Well, good afternoon, fans, and welcome to the Aquatics and Recreation Center on the campus of Armstrong Atlantic State University for this afternoon's Peach Belt Conference volleyball match. Your Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates hosting the Pacers of USC Aiken. Chad Jackson to bring you the action today as the Pirates, coming off of a big 3-0 win last night against Lander, have stretched their current match win streak to 8. And they have a chance to get a little bit of revenge against USC Aiken, one of only 2 teams in the Peach Belt Conference that has handed the Pirates a defeat this season. Armstrong comes in 21-7 overall, 8-2 in the Peach Belt Conference. And USC Aiken comes in 13-14 overall, 5-6 in the Peach Belt Conference. They are on a slide. They have lost 5 in a row after last night's 3-0 loss to Peach Belt frontrunner Flagler down in St. Augustine. The story last night for the Pirates, the hitting of the Pirates as a team, and specifically senior Michelle Remlinger. Remlinger set a new single-match Armstrong Atlantic record. She had 11 kills and 13 attacks, no errors. That .846 hitting percentage is a new school record for a single match, as the Pirates as a team hit an outstanding .430. That was a season high for the Pirates in the victory over the Bearcats. Kristen and Catherine Stanharding are again very tough for Armstrong last night. They each had 8 kills, with Catherine hitting .538 and Kristen coming up with 37 assists in the match. And Michelle Remlinger also had 6 blocks against the Bearcats last night. For USC Aiken, they ran into Flagler last night, hit -0-1-0 for the match. Megan Disney led the way with 8 kills, but they are on a slide right now. And the big thing for them is, even though they are currently ranked 3rd in the Southeast region, they have to stay above 500 in order to possibly qualify for the NCAA tournament. Right now they're 13-14, but a couple of those losses came to teams outside of Division II. And so the Pacers need to halt their losing streak here and come up with a win, and they will try to do so this afternoon. Well, it's time to meet the 2009 Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates. We're going to find out what the Pirates, or who the Pirates' favorite musicians are.
Will Condon, Neil Diamond.
Brittany Schmidt, Dispatch.
Rindy Vidovich, Hanson.
Tori Bevelow, The Fray.
Natalie Edgeworth, Theory of a Dead Man.
Brenda Spud, The Last Vegas.
Marina Marinova, Iron Maiden.
Amy Birkemeyer, Journey. Don't stop believing. Call me Simon.
That was too much. That was too much.
I didn't know I was going to have to do this before.
No.
Casey Howitt, Spice Girls.
Michelle Remlinger, Rascal Flatts. Nikki Yates, Michael Jackson.
Do you like my hair?
Casey Richards, Rascal Flatts.
Christine Schantaringer, Sünde Mannheim.
Gwen Clark, 303.
Leia Pittman, Stray Light Run.
Beat it! Beat it!
Samantha Jones, Dirk Spindley.
Brittany Wolf, Arabede. Kathleen Schantaringer, Livehouse.
Good afternoon, and welcome to this Washington Recreation Center on the campus of Armstrong Volleyball University. So today's USC Conference volleyball match, today's match features the USC Aiken Pacers and your Armstrong State University Pirates. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. First for the Pacers of USC Aiken. Number 5, Susan McClary. Number 6, Alex Patak. Number 7, Whitney Taber. Number 88, Ashley Farwell. Starters today for the Pacers. Number 3, Lauren Cedeno. Number 11, Shannon Byers. Number 12, Megan Disney. Number 15, Samantha Lupro. Number 18, Chelsea Kite. Number 20, Lindsay Mortensen. Number 22, Sarah Reed. Head coach of the Pacers is Glenn Cox. And now for your Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates. Number 1, Natalie Edgeworth. Number 5, Nicole Yates. Number 8, Casey Richards. Number 9, Amanda Jones. Number 12, Brittany Wolf. Number 15, Amy Burkmeyer. Starters today for your Pirates, 5'9" junior from Page, Arizona. Number 2, Brendan Budd. 5'7" sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. Number 4, Casey Howitt. 5'8" sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri. Number 6, Tori Bevelow. A 6-foot senior from Toledo, Ohio. Number 11, Michelle Remlinger. A 6-foot senior from Sofia, Bulgaria. Number 13, Marina Marinova. A 5'10" freshman from Munich, Germany. Number 17, Kristen Stenhardinger. And a 5'10" freshman from Munich, Germany. Number 18, Catherine Stenhardinger. Head coach of the Pirates is Bull Condon. He is assisted by Brittany Smith and Brittany Bishop.
Chad Jackson back with you here at the Aquatics and Recreation Center, where Armstrong Atlantic and USC Aiken getting set for action, the Pirates and the Pacers. Armstrong Atlantic will start Brenda Spud, Tori Bevelo, Michelle Remlinger, Marina Marinova, Kristen and Catherine Stanhardinger, with Casey Howitt serving as libero today. For USC Aiken, Lauren Cedeno will do the setting honors, Shannon Byers, Megan Disney, with Chelsea Kite, Lindsay Mortensen, and Sarah Reeves. Samantha Lucry will be the libero for head coach Glenn Cox. Of course, these two coaches very familiar with each other. Glenn Cox used to be the head coach at the Savannah College of Art and Design here in town, and he replaced current Armstrong Atlantic State coach Will Condon when Coach Condon left USC Aiken to become the new Pirates head coach. USC Aiken will serve first, and we are underway from here in Savannah. And right off the bat, a serve from Lauren Cedeno is a service ace. And USC Aiken picks up the first point. 1-0 for Cedeno, her 30th service ace of the season. Attack by Michelle Remlinger is dug. Back row played by Lucry over. Pirates still have it. Marinova on the attack. That's dug by Byers. And a block by the Pirates on the attack. It's back over to the Pacers side, and a kill for number 20, Lindsay Mortensen, the good-looking freshman from Aliso Viejo, California. She is the leading hitter for USC Aiken on the season. She has 206 kills now and hits 245. So USC Aiken with the early 2-0 lead. And a back row block by Kristen Stanhardinger on the attack by Lindsay Mortensen. And USC Aiken leads it 3-0. Again, this team from USC Aiken, one of only two teams to defeat the Pirates. And again, a back row block on Armstrong. And the serve of Lauren Cedeno giving the Pirates all sorts of problems here in the early going. Cedeno's next serve is in for the service ace. And it's 5-0 Pacers. Cedeno, the senior from Jacksonville, and that one is long, giving the Pirates a much-needed side out, but a great start for USC Aiken as they reel off 5 straight points to open up set number 1. Amy Berkmeyer checks in for the Pirates for Tori Bevelo. Marina Marinova back to serve for Armstrong. And an overpass from USC Aiken results in the kill for Amy Berkmeyer. And that's a point for the Pirates. Cedeno sets Mortensen on the slide, dug by Howitt. Bud on the attack, blocked, back over. Berkmeyer on the attack, and it's on the line. And Berkmeyer comes up with her second kill. And it's 5-3. Another deep serve by Marinova. Cedeno set over, or played over by Aiken. Memlinger with the attack. That's dug by Lucry. Back row attack by Byers, dug by the Pirates. Berkmeyer on the attack, but it's into the net. And a side out for USC Aiken. Ashley Farwell, a freshman from Wake Forest, will check in to serve. Wearing number 88, that's Stephanie Durham's old number for USC Aiken. Farwell's jump serve. Back row attack for Marinova, that's dug by Lucry. Set over by Cedeno, and then played over by Remlinger. A little sloppy here on this point. And Berkmeyer gets the attack that's out, and it will be. And now they're going to say it was off the block, so Berkmeyer will get the kill as her attack came off the block. And we're going to get the score fixed here. It's a side out for the Pirates, and it is 6-4. USC Aiken with the lead. So the Pirates a little bit of a good fortune on that call. Casey Howitt to serve. That one is wide, and it's a side out for USC Aiken. Lindsey Mortensen back to serve for the Pacers. Good serve. It's over, but played back over by the Pacers. And Berkmeyer will pick up the kill. Shannon Byers at the net. Played pass, but did not really hit it with enough force. It was an easy dig for the Pirates, and they come up with the point. Berkmeyer with 3 early kills. Armstrong here in set number 1. Natalie Edgeworth serving for Armstrong. And the attack is good. Byers down the line. And subs for USC Aiken, Susan McCleary and Whitney Tabbert into the match. Whitney Tabbert to serve, the senior from Stewartson, Illinois. She will be setting now with Cedeno out of the lineup. Berkmeyer attack blocked back over. She'll get a second swing at it, and it is out. And a point for the Pacers. 9-5 USC Aiken. We're in the first set here in Savannah. And Berkmeyer at the net with the overpass puts it down. It's side out for Armstrong. A full slate of action around the Peach today. All 8 teams are hosting Lander down in St. Augustine. They have an early 10-4 lead. As the attack by McCleary is good for the kill. State is at Francis Marion, and Montevallo is at UNC Pembroke. All of the starts are all underway right now. Another overpass by the Pirates on the serve of USC Aiken. Attack by McCleary, dug by Bevelo. Bevelo back row attack, and that's good for the kill. Good placement by sophomore Tori Bevelo, and the Pirates get a side out. It's 10-7. Pacers. And Catherine Stanhardinger back to serve for the Pirates. Tabbert sets the middle, and the attack by Disney is blocked by Michelle Remlinger. Solo block for the senior, and it's 10-8. Tabbert sets outside, and another block for the Pirates, this time on the attack of Chelsea. And the tip by number 5, Susan McCleary, is good, and a side out for Aiken, with Luke Ray, the libero, back to serve for USC Aiken. Stanhardinger sets Marinova. That's out. And the Pacers go back up by 3, 12-9. And overpass and a kill for number 20, Lindsey Mortensen. and it's 13-9. Nikki Yates is going to check in to pass for the Pirates for Tori Bevelo. And into the net goes the serve of Lucre, side out Pirates. Well, USC Aiken has 13 points here in the first set, and at least 7 or 8 of those directly the result of tough serving by USC Aiken. Pirates need to pass better if they want to take this first set. Attack by Marinova, blocked out of bounds, so the Pirates pick up the point. And it's 13-11. Kristen Stanhardinger, the freshman setter for Armstrong, serving. Tabbert sets outside. Attack by Kite, dug by Howitt. Marinova is blocked by McClary and Mortensen. Lauren Cedeno back into the match for USC Aiken as the Pacers lead by 3, 14-11. Marinova attack, dug by Mortensen. Attack by Reeves, dug by Stanhardinger. Budd on the attack, and she gets the kill. But more importantly, she gets the side out on Cedeno's serve. And it's 14-12. Marinova with the serve. Cedeno sets Reeves. Her tip is dug. Attack by Berkmeyer. Played over and in by Cedeno. Lauren Cedeno with the kill. And a side out for the Pacers. Farswell's serve, passed, and a kill for Brenda Budd. The junior from Page, Arizona, gets the side out. Pirates trail 15-13 here in set number 1. Good serve by Howitt. Free ball over by the Pacers. Pirates on the attack with Stanhardinger. She gets the kill. And the Pirates are within 1 again at 15-14. Pirates have not led in this set. USC Aiken started off scoring the first 5 points of the match. Cedeno sets the middle, and it goes for the kill. Mortensen hit it on the way down, and it just glanced off the arm of Stanhardinger, the block of Stanhardinger. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and the Pacers lead it 16-14. And a service out by Mortensen means a side out for the Pirates. And Natalie Edgeworth in to serve for Armstrong. Cedeno sets out outside to Reeves, and Reeves gets the kill. Tabbert and McClary back into the match for USC Aiken. Montevallo leads UNC Pembroke 14-10 in the first set, as Berkmeyer gets the kill for the Pirates in the side out. Flagler leading Lander 19-11 in the first set down in St. Augustine. Nikki Yates to serve for the Pirates. Tabbert, and a double contact on the set of Whitney Tabbert. And the Pirates have tied it up at 17. Bump set by Tabbert as the attack is by Byers. It's blocked out of bounds for the point. And a side out for USC Aiken. Byers back to serve for the Pacers. Stan Hardinger to Stan Hardinger. Dug by Lucry. Back row attack by Byers. Dug by the Pirates. Stan Hardinger gets a second crack at it, and she puts it away. And we're tied at 18. Catherine Stan Hardinger back to serve for the Pirates. Played over by Lucry, and attack by Stan Hardinger, dug by the Pacers. A block on the attack by Disney. Another attack dug by the Pirates, played over. And Pirates will get a swing with Marinova, and that's out. Golden opportunity for the Pirates, but Marinova's attack is out. And a side out for the Pacers. Lucry to serve for USC Aiken. Stan Hardinger to Marinova for the kill. Marina Marinova gives the Pirates a side out. 19-19 our score. And Kristen Stan Hardinger to serve for the Pirates. Tabbert to McClary. McClary picks up the kill. And Lauren Cedeno back into the match for USC Aiken at 20-19. Pirates are going to have to free ball it over. Cedeno sets the slide. Dug by the Pirates. Bud gets blocked. And it was a bad choice by Stan Hardinger because number 22, Reeves, on the attack had hit the referee stand. She was on the floor. If Stan Hardinger had set to the left side, there would have been no block at all. But as it is, the Pacers have the 2-point lead, 22-19, or 21-19. That serve by Cedeno goes into the net, and it's 21-20. Marinova with the serve. Cedeno sets the middle, the tip by Kite, dug by the Pirates. Berkmeyer's attack, dug, played over by Mortensen. Another tip is blocked. This time Michelle Remlinger gets the contact. And we're tied at 21. Cedeno, cross-court set, and the kill for Chelsea Kite. And it's 22-21. Kite to serve for the Pacers. Stan Hardinger to Remlinger, and that is on the line for the kill. All the Pacer players thought it was going to be. That one sort of knuckleballed off the fist of Remlinger. It looked like it was going to sail wide, but at the last second dipped in and hit the line. Howitt with the serve, overpass. Pirates get the kill, and it's 23-22 Armstrong, first lead of the set. And a timeout for USC Aiken. Pirates lead it 23-22, set number 1. Chad Jackson back with you at the Quacks and Recreation Center. Armstrong Atlantic leads USC Aiken 23-22. Casey Howitt serving for the Pirates. Cedeno bump set, and the kill for Shannon Byers ties things up at 23. Lindsey Mortensen back to serve for the Pacers. It's been very even all throughout after that initial 5 points scored by USC Aiken to begin the set. Man, Mortensen goes into the net, and the Pirates have set point. Natalie Edgeworth, the sophomore from Atlanta, in to serve. Cedeno just basically misses the ball as she tries to set it, and the Pirates win set number 1, 25-23. And we will go to set number 2 with the Pirates leading at 1-0. Chad Jackson back with you here at the Quaxon Recreation Center. Armstrong Atlantic takes set number 1 from USC Aiken, 25-23. The Pacers hit better than the Pirates there in set number 1. 13 kills, 3 errors, 34 attacks. That's a .294 hitting percentage. Armstrong, 14 kills, 6 errors, and 33 attacks. That's a .242 hitting percentage. Amy Berkmeyer, Marina Marinova with 4 kills apiece to lead Armstrong. Lindsay Mortensen led USC Aiken with 4 kills. Lauren Cedeno had 6 assists. Kristen Stanhardinger had 11. And Kristen Stanhardinger's 5 digs led the Pirates, and she starts set number 2 with a serve, set over by Cedeno. Marinova gets blocked. It's blocked back over. Mortensen's attack is dug, and then a ball handling error on Stanhardinger gives the point to USC Aiken. Pirates on the attack. Marinova tips it, but it is wide. And USC Aiken leads it 2-0. Stanhardinger sets Remlinger and gets the kill. It wasn't the hardest hit of balls, but Remlinger picks up her second kill of the afternoon, and the Pirates get the side out. Marina Marinova's serve for Armstrong. Short serve, overpass, and a attack by Berkmeyer will result in the kill, and a back row block gives the point to the Pirates. Cedeno sets outside, and the kill is good for Sarah Reeves. And side out for USC Aiken. Well, the Pacers look nothing like the team that hit negative last night at Flagler, as they're right around 300 for this match. Remlinger with the attack, and she gets the kill. And it's 3-all here in the second set. Casey Howard to serve for the Pirates. Cedeno sets outside, and the block by Stanhardinger and Brenda Spud on Shannon Byers gives the Pirates a 4-3 lead. Cedeno sets outside, and the kill is good for Sarah Reeves. So we're tied at 4. Whitney Tabbert into the match to serve and set for the Pacers. Stanhardinger to Berkmeyer, and a blocking error on number 5, Susan McClary. Gives the Pirates a side out. Natalie Edgeworth in to serve. And a blocking error again, this time on the Pirates. And Armstrong, or excuse me, USC Aiken sides out, so. A little sloppy on both sides. Catherine Stanhardinger runs the slide, gets the kill, and Armstrong sides out. Nikki Yates to serve for the Pirates. historically, it's been a very even series between the Pirates and the Pacers, with the win by USC Aiken earlier this year, as that attack is into the net by number 18, Chelsea Kite. Armstrong leads just 24-22 between these two teams in program history. USC Aiken did win the matchup earlier this season in Aiken. That was back on September 19th, 3-1. Yates with the serve. Tabbert sets outside, and a blocking error on the Pirates. And that's on Stan Hardinger. And it's a side out for USC Aiken. Stan Hardinger to Marinova. It's blocked out. So a kill for Marina Marinova and a side out for Armstrong. Catherine Stan Hardinger to serve for the Pirates. Good serve. And that's going to be a service ace as Kite is called for the lift after the initial contact. And the Pirates lead at 9-6. Tabbert, bump set to Kite outside, off the tape, dug by Marinova. Back row attack by Stan Hardinger is out. And a side out for USC Aiken. Lauren Cedeno back into the match for Aiken. She serves. Marinova gets the kill on a good cross-court set from Kristen Stan Hardinger. And it's 10-7 Armstrong. And a service ace for the Pirates with Kristen Stan Hardinger. And the Pirates lead it 11-7. Cedeno bump set to Kite outside. That's dug by Yates. Yates, back row attack, dug by Lucry. Tip by Reeves, and then Mortensen puts it down for the Pacers. (11-8). Pirates lead, but the Pacers serving. Stan Hardinger to Remlinger for the kill. And Michelle Remlinger gives the Pirates a side out. Amy Burkmeyer checks back into the match. The senior from Bulgaria, short serve, Lucry to Cedeno, and a double contact on Cedeno. And the Pirates lead it by 5, 13-8. And a service ace. Ashley Farwell looked like she wanted to let it go, but it hit her as she had turned her back to the serve. And the Pirates lead at 14-8, and head coach Glenn Cox wants a timeout for USC Aiken. Pirates lead it here in set number 2, 14-8. Out of the timeout, the Pirates serving with Marina Marinova as they lead at 14-8. Cedeno sets the middle. A nice dig by Stan Hardinger. Berkmeyer plays it over, and then a mistimed jump by Lindsay Mortensen on the set by Cedeno, and the Pirates lead at 15-8. Short serve by Marinova. Cedeno sets outside. The attack by Reeves is blocked by Berkmeyer. Attack by Byers dug by the Pirates, but then Berkmeyer's attack is blocked by Reeves and Mortensen, and a side out for USC Aiken. It's 15-9. Off the tape, and the serve dug by, or passed by Howitt, but the overpass results in an easy kill for USC Aiken. It's 15-10. Another serve off the tape, better pass this time. Brenda Spud gets the kill. They ran the decoy with Remlinger, and Bud came from behind, got the kill right off the block. And the Pirates lead at 16-10. Casey Howitt serving for Armstrong. Another short serve. Cedeno sets outside, and that's off the antenna by Sarah Reeves. And a point for the Pirates. Another short serve. And a double contact on Cedeno as she tries to set. Might have been rattled by the block of Remlinger. And the Pirates in control here in set number 2 after a shaky set number 1. As they lead it by 8. Good attack there by number 12, Megan Disney. Working in the middle, she gets the kill. And USC Aiken sides out. Whitney Tabbert, Susan McClary in, Tabbert to serve for the Pacers. Stan Hardinger to Stan Hardinger for the kill. Kristen sets Catherine, and it's a side out for the Pirates. Fans between sets 2 and 3. We're going to have another contest for the Pirate faithful. So it'll be a 10-minute break between sets 1 and 2. The attack by Byers dug by Marinova. Berkmeyer's attack dug by Lucry. Attack by Disney blocked by Stan Hardinger back over. And the kill for Shannon Byers. Side out Pacers. So we'll keep the cameras rolling on our contest between sets 2 and 3. Should be entertaining. Last night's was on Dress Like a Pirate Night. Stan Hardinger to Stan Hardinger. Nice dig by Lucry. Kite on the attack. That's dug by Howitt. And set over by Stan Hardinger. And the attack is out by McClary. And it's 20-12. Nikki Yates, short serve. Cedeno sets McClary, and McClary picks up the kill. And a side out for USC Aiken. Lucry serve. Attack by Marinova is off the block for the kill. Much better hitting by the Pirates here in set number 2 than in the first set. And it results in an 8-point lead for the Pirates at 21-13. Cedeno sets the middle for Mortensen. Dug by Yates, but Marinova couldn't handle it. And a side out for USC Aiken. Lawrence Cedeno to serve for USC Aiken. Michelle Remlinger gets the attack, but it's dug back over. Marinova's tip, dug by the Pacers. Tip by Disney, dug by the Pirates. Back row attack by Yates is good for the kill off the tape. And a timeout for USC Aiken as the Pirates lead it here in the second set, 22-14. Chad Jackson back with you here at the Quacks Recreation Center, Armstrong Atlantic, and USC Aiken in set number 2. Kristen Stanhardinger serving for the Pirates, and she serves it into the net. And USC Aiken sides out. Chelsea Kite to serve for the Pacers. Stanhardinger to Remlinger for the kill. Michelle Remlinger had just 1 kill in the first set, but she's got at least 4 here in the second. And the Pirates are 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. Another short serve by the Pirates. Mortensen gets the kill. And it's 23-16. Mortensen to serve. Jump serve. Berkmeyer on the attack. That's dug by Mortensen. Mortensen back row attack. That is long. And the Pirates have set point. Casey Howitt serving for the Pirates. Cedeno, and a double contact on Cedeno. So for the second straight set, it ends on a ball handling error by Lawrence Cedeno, and the Pirates take a 2-0 lead. We'll come back after our 10-minute set break and come back with set number 3 between the Pirates and the Pacers. Chad Jackson back with you here at the Aquatics and Recreation Center. Armstrong Atlantic leads USC Aiken 2-0. As we go around the Peach Belt Conference, Flagler leading Lander 2-0, and they are just starting set number 3. Montevallo and UNC Pembroke. That's at UNC Pembroke. And Montevallo won the first set 25-20, but Pembroke leads the second set 24-20. Augusta State Francis Marion, no live stats available for that match. But right here, the Pirates lead at 25-23, 25-16. The Pirates hit .435 in the second set. We said that they had hit better in the second set and the first, and they hit nearly 200 points better in the second set than they did the first. USC Aiken hit .222 in that set. Pirates being led by Marina Marinova, 7 kills. Amy Berkmeyer with 6 kills. Michelle Remlinger had 4 in that second set. She is hitting .625, 5 kills in 8 attacks. Kristen Stanhardinger, 23 assists. And Marina Marinova leads the Pirates in digs with 7. For USC Aiken, Lindsay Mortensen continues to lead the way offensively with 7 kills. She's hitting .385. Lauren Cedeno has 10 assists and 2 service aces. Whitney Tabbert with 9 assists. And Samantha Lucry, the libero for USC Aiken, with 7 digs on the afternoon. Fans, I want to remind you that our next webcast comes your way from AT&T Field on Tuesday as we bring you Peach Belt Conference tournament soccer action. The Pirates will host a first-round match against an opponent to be determined this weekend at 2 o'clock. And we will be back with you here at the Aquatics and Recreation Center on Friday as Armstrong Atlantic wraps up the regular season with a pair of matches, Friday against Francis Marion at 6 o'clock and Saturday against UNC Pembroke. That will be at 3 o'clock. And this year the Peach Belt Conference tournament will be in Aiken, South Carolina, so the Pirates will be back to in the home of the Pacers for the Peach Belt Conference tournament coming up in 2 weeks' time. So we're set to go in set number 3. USC Aiken serving with Lauren Cedeno. And Cedeno is ready to serve, and we're underway in set number 3. Another good serve, and a error on Kite. Kite goes into the net. And so the Pirates get the side out. It was Kristen Stanhardinger in the front row. She could not have attacked the ball, and I guess Kite thought she could get to the ball. Instead, goes into the net, and it's a side out for the Pirates. Attacked by Mortensen, dug by the Pirates, and Amy Berkmeyer gets the kill. And it's 2-0 Armstrong. Marinova's short serve. Cedeno sets the middle for Mortensen, and that's good for the kill. Lindsay Mortensen with her 8th kill of the match. Ashley Farfell checks in to serve for the Pacers. Stan Hardinger sets Berkmeyer one-on-one. That's dug by Farfel. Byers on the attack, dug by Lucry. And then the kill for number 22, Sarah Reeves. And it's 2-all here in set number 3. Farfel's serve. Pass to Stan Hardinger. Budd on the attack, dug by Lucry. Mortensen on the attack, and she gets the kill. And the Pacers lead it 3-2. Brenda Spud with the kill. Sides out for the Pirates. And it's 3-3. Cedeno's back set to Reeves, dug by the Pirates. Budd on the attack, dug by number 15, Lucry. And a side out for USC Aiken. The Pacers lead at 4-3. Mortensen's serve is into the net. And we're tied at 4. Natalie Edgeworth checks in for the Pirates. And she serves it into the net. Pirates had just 2 service errors in those first 2 sets. Aiken had 5, but the teams trade service errors here. And Whitney Tabbert into the match to serve for USC Aiken. Stan Hardinger sets Berkmeyer. And Aiken will have to free ball it over. Stan Hardinger to Budd, or excuse me, to Stan Hardinger, and that's good for the kill. And a side out for the Pirates as we retrieve the ball from the stands. Nikki Yates into the match to serve for Armstrong. Tabbert sets Byers, dug by Howitt. Marinova attack is good for the kill, off the block, but into the court of play. And Marina Marinova continues to lead Armstrong offensively with her 8th kill of the match. And the Pirates lead at 6-5. McClary's attack, dug by Edgeworth. Marinova just has to play it over. Attack by Disney, dug by Edgeworth. Marinova attack, dug by Lucry, played over by McClary. Marinova's tip, that's dug by Tabbert. Byers on the attack, dug by Yates. Stan Hardinger gets the kill off the block. And the Pirates lead at 7-5. Byers with the attack from the 10-foot line, dug by Yates. Marinova with the tip, that's dug by Disney. Byers again from behind the 10-foot line, that's dug by Edgeworth. And Catherine Stan Hardinger tries to tip it, but it can't get over the net, and it's a side out for USC Aiken. Shannon Byers to serve for the Pacers. Marinova on the attack, dug by Lucry. Chelsea Kite with the attack. That's dug back over by Marinova. Disney gets the kill off the set by McClary, the right side, and we're tied at 7. Stan Hardinger to Marinova, and she's blocked by McClary. And USC Aiken retakes the lead at 8-7. Another short serve. This time Stan Hardinger with the attack. That's dug by Lucry. And the kill for McClary. Gives the Pacers a 2-point lead, and USC Aiken, or excuse me, Armstrong Atlantic wants the timeout after the Pacers have taken a 2-point lead. It's 9-7, USC Aiken. USC Aiken leads it 9-7. The serve of Shannon Byers upcoming. By the way, Flagler all over Lander, hitting .443 as they are 4 points away from putting away the Bearcats and remaining in first place in the Peach Belt Conference with a week to play. The serve of Byers goes out of bounds. It will be a side out for Armstrong. Catherine Stanner-Hardinger to serve for the Pirates. Tabbert sets Disney, and that's out. And we're tied at 9. Not a particularly good decision by Disney. A lot of room over there on the right side. And off the overpass, Marinova attacked it. It was dug by Byers, but none of the other Pacers spotted the ball and went for it. Credit Byers for getting that ball up, but none of her teammates would help her out. And the Pirates retake the lead at 10-9. And a rotation error. Will give the Pirates a point. It's 11-9. Thank you. Head coach Glenn Cox gave the explanation from the down official after the service ace for Stan Hardinger. And into the net goes Stan Hardinger with the serve. Side out Pacers at 11-10 Armstrong. Lucry serve. Remlinger on the attack. That's dug by Tabbert. And the kill for Kite off the nice set from McClary. And we're tied at 11. Lucry serve. Remlinger with the kill. Michelle Remlinger picks up her 6th kill of the match, and the Pirates retake the lead 12-11. Flagler has knocked off Lander 25-15 in the third set, as that serve by Kristen Stanner-Hardinger is long. And we're tied at 12. Lauren Cedeno to serve for the Pacers. And that one is long. Marinova with the serve for the Pirates. Cedeno from behind the 10-foot line has to set Kite. And that is off the block and good for the kill. And we're tied at 13. Farwell with the serve. Berkmeyer on the attack. That's in for the kill. A miscommunication by the Pacers. Farwell and Lucry each thought the other was going to pass that ball, but it ended up falling for the kill. Pirates lead it 14-13 after the side out. Cedeno sets up Reeves, who picks up the kill. And we're tied at 14. Mortensen with the serve for the Pacers. Stanhardinger to Stanhardinger. Played over by the Pacers. Now Bud will get a swing. That's dug by Farwell. Played over by the Pacers. Stanhardinger gets the kill. Catherine Stanhardinger, the Peach Belt's leading hitter. After last night's match, she has brought her hitting percentage up to an even .400 coming into this match. Again, ranked in the top 10 in the nation. Cedeno sets Disney. That's dug by Stanhardinger. She'll get it back. That's dug by Cedeno. And the attack by Byers is good for the kill. And we're tied at 15. Whitney Tabbert will now set for the Pacers. She's back in to serve. Stanhardinger to Stanhardinger, but it's out. The set by Kristen too far out in front for Catherine Stanhardinger, and the Pacers lead at 16-15. Stanhardinger to Berkmeyer. That's good for the kill. We're tied at 16. Much more similar to set number 1 than set number 2. This one between the Pirates and the Pacers. Yates with the jump serve. Cedeno sets Disney off the block of Stanhardinger, and good for the kill. Byers to serve, and that's off the tape and over for the service ace. Again off the tape, this time passed by the Pirates. Marinova, her attack is blocked, and the Pacers open up a 3-point lead. It's 19-16 here in set number 3. Stanhardinger to Stanhardinger, dug by McClary, but it goes into the post. So it's a kill for Stanhardinger and a side out for the Pirates. And Catherine Stanhardinger serving for Armstrong. Tabbert to Kite with the tip, dug by Marinova. Yates with the attack, dug by Byers. And the block on the attack by McClary. Good for a point for the Pirates, Remlinger and Marinova with the block. And it's 19-18 Pacers here in the third set. Disney with the tip, and that's over the block of Remlinger and down for the kill. Luke Rye to serve. Stanhardinger to Marinova, dug by Luke Rye. And Mortensen gets the kill. (21-18) Pacers trying to stretch this to 4 sets at least, and possibly to 5. They trail it 2 sets to none. Stanhardinger to Marinova, and that's into the antenna. And a timeout for USC Aiken, with the Pacers leading it 22-18 here in the third set. So the Pirates have some work to do if they want to win this one in 3. They trail by 4 points, 22-18, with USC Aiken serving. And the overpass by Yates results in the easy kill by Mortensen, and it's 23-18. Marinova with the attack, dug by Lucry. Kite with the attack, dug by Howitt. Again, Marinova, dug by Tabbert. Tabbert plays it over. Marinova gets the kill. And it's 23-19. As Kristen Stanhardinger goes back to serve for the Pirates. Tabbert to Kite. Dug by Howitt. Overpass. Attack by McClary is blocked over. Mortensen's attack dug by Howitt. Marinova's attack dug by Byers. Kite goes into the net. And it's 23-20. Tabbert sets it over for the kill. And it's set point for USC Aiken. And here comes Cedeno to serve for the Pacers. Stanhardinger to Remlinger for the kill. 24-21, but the Pacers have 3 swings for the set. As Marina Marinova is serving for the Pirates. Cedeno to Kite. She is blocked by Brenda Spud and Michelle Remlinger. And it's 24-22. Cedeno to Mortensen, and that's good for the kill, and we're going to a fourth set. USC Aiken wins it 25-22. We'll be back with set number 4. Chad Jackson back with you here at the Aquatics Recreation Center. Armstrong Atlantic leads USC Aiken 2-1, but the Pacers won set number 3, 25-22. They hit .333 in that set. And Lindsay Mortensen doing most of the damage. She had 6 kills in that set. She now has 13 in the match to lead all players. And she is hitting .579. Armstrong Atlantic has good balance. Michelle Remlinger, Marina Marinova, Amy Berkmeyer, all with 9 apiece, and Catherine Stanhardinger with 8. Kristen Stanhardinger leading the way assist-wise with 35. Lauren Cedeno with 17. Whitney Tabbert with 15 for the Pacers. Samantha Lucray leads all players in digs with 13. Marina Marinova, Casey Howitt each have 9 digs for the Pirates. And a ball handling error, the double contact off of a free ball, gives the Pacers their first point of the set. But Marina Marinova comes right back and picks up the kill. And she's the first Pirate player in double figures with 10 kills. Marinova back to serve for the Pirates. We're tied at 1. Cedeno sets Byers. That's dug by Stanhardinger, and the Pirates are going to get the point, as all Berkmeyer did was play it over. But it kind of caught the Pacers off guard. I think they thought that ball was down for sure. but a nice job by the Pirates. Berkmeyer's attack is dug back over. Budd on the attack, she gets the kill. And the Pirates lead it 3-1. Lauren Cedeno getting an explanation from the up official on something. Not sure what the argument is, but now we're back underway with Marina Marinova serving short and too short as it's into the net. And a side out for USC Aiken. Mortensen to serve for the Pacers. Stanhardinger to Remlinger. Dug by Farfelt. Freeballed over. Played over by Marinova. Disney's attack, that's dug by Howitt. Berkmeyer. Attack is blocked back over. Her second try is dug by the Pacers. And then the kill for Byers ties things up at 3. Mortensen serve, pass by Marinova. Remlinger, attack is dug and then played over by Disney. Remlinger gets the kill in transition. And it's a point for the Pirates and a side out. Howitt to serve for the Pirates. Overpass and a kill for Berkmeyer. Delayed kill. Cedeno did a good job keeping it off the floor, but none of the other Pacer players able to catch up to it. And it's 5-3 Pirates. And a kill for Byers off the set from Lucry. And subs for the Pacers as Tabbert and McClary are back in. Montevallo leads Pembroke 2-1. They took set number 3, 25-19, and they're all tied at 5 in set number 4. Stanhardinger to Stanhardinger for the kill. Catherine Stanhardinger with the easy kill against no block. And it's 6-4 Pirates. Natalie Edgeworth to serve. Tabbert sets outside, and Byers picks up the kill. Augusta State leads Francis Marion 2-1 in the 4th set of their match in Florence, South Carolina. Again, we told you earlier that Flagler defeated Lander. Berkmeyer's attack blocked back over. Stanhardinger's attack is good for the kill. And that's Kristen Stanhardinger, the setter, with the attack. And the Pirates side out. They lead at 7-5. Nikki Yates will not jump serve. Short serve. Tabbert sets Disney. The tip dug by Marinova. Played over by Edgeworth. Tabbert to McClary, and she hits it wide. Tries to go line on the right side, and it's out. Pirates pick up the point. Now Yates will go back to the jump serve. Tabbert sets Kite outside, dug by Yates. Played over by into the net, and then Disney tries to play it over, but it's off the net. Pirates a little fortunate there, and a timeout for head coach Glenn Cox of USC Aiken. Pirates lead it by 4. It's 9-5 ASU. Set number 4 here at the Quax Recreation Center. Armstrong Atlantic leading USC Aiken 2-1. Nikki Yates out of the timeout serving for the Pirates. Tabbert set to Disney, dug by Edgeworth. Marinova's tip. Played over, and it looked like it was off the block. And both teams tipped the ball. The argument is that the ball was tipped by the Aiken player off of the block and out, which would be point for the Pacers, but the ruling is that it was directly off. I guess it's the who actually was attacking, whether the Pirate player was attacking or whether the Pacer player was attacking. So it's a point for Armstrong. And it's 10-5 Armstrong. Yates' serve, a good one. Kite on the attack, dug by Yates. Marinova gets the kill. And the Pirates lead it now by 6, 11-5. Start definitely playing set number 4 with a little more emotion than set number 3. And Yates' serve is into the net. A side out for the Pacers, but the Pirates still leads 11-6. Luke Cry to serve for USC Aiken. Stan Hardinger with the attack, gets the kill. Right off the pass from Edgeworth. And Catherine Stan-Hardinger back to serve for Armstrong. And the overpass, Marinova will put it down. She blocked it, but it went right down for the kill, and another timeout called by USC Aiken. Their second and final timeout of the set, with the Pirates leading it 13-6. Out of the timeout, Catherine Sterner-Hardinger to serve for Armstrong. McClary's attack, and she is into the net with the attack. And the Pirates lead at 14-6. As they've opened up an 8-point lead here in the fourth set. And the kill for Mortensen. She tipped it over the block of Remlinger. Not pretty, but effective, and Mortensen continues to lead the Pacers in kills. By my count, that's her 15th of the match. And USC Aiken sides out, trailing at 14-7. Lauren Cedeno in to serve for the Pirates. Marinova with the tip, good for the kill. Another great set by Sterner-Hardinger. Cross court, and ever since the opening part of the match, when Lauren Cedeno served 4 straight points, the Pirates have done a nice job siding out on Cedeno's serve, not allowing the Pacers to get into a big run. Pirates leading it 15-7. Kristen Sterner-Hardinger with the serve. And a ball handling error on Cedeno, called for the lift. Cedeno this time will set Kite outside, off the block, dug by Sterner-Hardinger. Played over by Yates. She was in front of the 10-foot line. Tipped by Kite. Dug by Sterner-Hardinger, but then Bud's attack is blocked by Mortensen and Kite. And it's a point for the Pacers at 16-8, side out, USC Aiken. Farwell to serve. Sterner-Hardinger to Bud. Dug by Farwell, and then the attack by Mortensen is good. Sterner-Hardinger on the attack to Remlinger for the kill. Michelle Remlinger had a big second set, was quiet in the third set, but picks up the kill there. And it's 17-9. Armstrong with Marina Marinova back to serve. Cedeno sets Reeves, dug by Marinova. Berkmeyer on the attack. Dug back over to Berkmeyer. Now Bud on the attack. That's dug by Lucry. Back row attack by Farwell is into the net. And the Pirates lead it 18-9. Cedeno to Mortensen, and she's blocked by Berkmeyer and Remlinger. And none of the Pacer players reacted to that block. It just fell on the other side of the floor. And the Pirates are 6 points away from putting this one in the books. Short serve by Marinova. Cedeno to Byers, dug by Howitt into the net, but Remlinger can't pull it out. Kill for Byers and a side out for USC Aiken. Tip by Berkmeyer, dug by Cedeno, played over by the Pacers, and then Brenda Spud gets the kill. And it's 20-10. Short serve by Howlett, played over by the Pacers. Stan Hardinger's tip, played over by the Pacers, and Amy Berkmeyer will pick up her 10th kill of the match in emphatic fashion, and the Pirates lead it 21-10 here in the fourth set. Cedeno to Disney, and Catherine Stenhardinger picks up the solo block. Reeves on the attack, that is out. And it's 23-10. And another overpass and another easy kill by the Pirates. And we have match point here in set number 4. Cedeno to Reeves, or excuse me, it's Byers, dug by Howlett. Over by Berkmeyer, dug by Cedeno. And Byers' attack is wide, and Armstrong Atlantic takes the match 3-1, winning it 25-10 in the fourth set. Fans, be sure to join us on Tuesday as Armstrong Atlantic Soccer takes center stage in the first round of the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. 2 o'clock out at AT&T Field against an opponent to be determined. Be sure to check AASUPirates.com for the complete Peach Belt Conference Tournament bracket, which will be posted on Sunday. Chad Jackson saying good afternoon from the Arc, with the Pirates winning it 3-1.